despierta. Well, it's Friday night and the moon's hanging high. Crickets singing low and the grill's burning high. The smell of the South and that old TV glow. It's time to tune in to the greatest show. Grab your sweet tea, grab a biscuit or two. Turn that dial up, you know what to do. It's the Southern Fried Wrestling Power Hour with Jacob and David bringing the firepower. One's a lifer in a squared circle scene. The other's learning fast from the legends on the screen. From Flair to Dusty and a little bit of funk. They call suplexes with some good old spunk. Jacob's been watching since he could crawl. Knows every cage match, every curtain call. David's digging deep in the golden days. Old school steel chairs and that Memphis blaze. So grab your sweet tea, grab a biscuit or two. Stepping ringside with a southern view. It's the Southern Fried Wrestling Power Hour. Monthly mayhem, we're tag team brain power. Whether you're old school or just getting in, you're welcome on board, let the wrestling begin. So lace up your boots and holla yee-haw with Jacob and David laying down the law. Once a month it's a down-home brawl with elbow drops and a southern draw. The body slam the news and pile drive the past with a heart as big as a wrestling blast. Georgia Dome to Mid-South dreams. They're bringing that heat and tag team stream. So grab your sweet tea, you grab a biscuit or two. It's time to wrestle, just me and you.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the Southern Fried, for the first ever Southern Fried Wrestling Power Hour. I am Jake. That is the Cornbread Man, David, and welcome to the show. This is the fastest hour in the Southern Fried podcast. It's the fastest hour.
That's right. Hey, we're glad you're here. We've been meaning to do this for a bit. I got busy, not Jake's fault, my fault. And I finally said, you know what, let's go. And I didn't know how long the song was. Jake got the song to me, and I missed it. We just got it uploaded, so I was trying to time that. And, oh, yeah, we got the belt going on. That's cool. Yeah, but I'm old school fan wrestling. Hey, I go all the way back to about 1970. Yeah. Watching with my grandfather, man. I mean, like, my Baptist pastor grandfather who died actually back to about 1968, 69. He died in 70. So actually I can remember watching wrestling with him in 1969. And I remember the guy's name. Of course, this is Tojo Yamamoto time frame, but I can remember, Jake, there was a guy, I can't remember his name. I need to do some research and look it up. I was just a little boy. I mean, I was like 4 years old. But he put the sleeper hold on. That was my favorite guy. My grandfather said, you got to have somebody you root for. I said, I'm gonna root for the guy that does the sleeper, puts them to sleep.
Oh, yeah. Welcome. By the way, Dave. So here's the thing. Number one, I want to say that I do want to say that we here at Southern Fried Podcast do not condone Southern Fried Podcast, Southern Wrestling, Cornbread Nation. We do not condone what happened with that wrestler and Rampage Jackson's son. I was telling Dave about this in the pre-show. Rampage Jackson's son went to a wrestler. They called him Psycho Stu, and Rampage Jackson's son did 23 or 22 unprotected headshots. When I say headshots, I mean the guy hit him in the back, hit him in the head like 23 times, and then did a German suplex on it.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to do dirty things. I mean,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah. We got Jake has sent over some stuff we're going to go through. We'll talk about.
And also I also want to say that we do have a couple shout outs, including is that Texini Sports a new sponsor?
Who?
The hat you're wearing.
No, it's not any sponsor, but I did do some business with them. I did ads for them on Rumble, and you know, when I advertise for somebody, I do their products, man. I don't just advertise. And
like Southern Pride coffee.
Oh yeah, you know, I've got my own coffee. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing I put out that I haven't used a service or whatever it is. And when I looked on their website, because they give you a nice discount, and I got like 2 hats for less than $20 shipped. Man, you can't beat that. So we did advertise for them on as part of the Rumble Creator Program, but I just like the hat. So
yeah.
Hello, Rachel T. He. Glad, love you, and glad you're here. Anthony, how you doing?
Anthony, what's up?
I'm trying to get to the chats.
Anthony's asking about the Notre Dame Miami game that's happening right now.
I didn't get to see it. I've watched a lot of football this weekend, but I have not seen that. Who won? I really don't know, man.
By the way, I just want to. By the way, if you like my new logo, my podcast partner made it for me. But Dave, I gotta show you something.
Well, I got Luca the Bond here. Want me to ask you about something, so I have no idea.
Hey, Luca the Bond is a troll. Don't listen to him. He's a troll. I gotta show you something. Hello.
I see it.
What do you think about lizards?
Well, as long as they leave me alone, I'll leave them alone.
Yeah.
Who's winning, Anthony? Who's winning?
By the way, hold on. I got to throw this up because I'm a champion in this one.
I like that.
Yeah, and what I want to say first is, do we want to go the top 10s first, top 10 lists that I sent you, or do we want to do the 50 facts we have?
Well, we got the general facts, the historical facts we can do.
All right.
We'll just go down the list. General facts. Right. I like it.
I sent you 2 top 10 lists, by the way.
Yeah, I got them. They're all the same email.
It's the top 10 signs you're in a bad wrestling company, and top 10 signs that Vince Russo was the writer on a wrestling show.
I like it.
All right, you want to do first? You want to do general facts?
Yeah, general facts number 1: professional wrestling is a mix of sport and theatrical performance. Absolutely, yep. I don't think anybody would.
Number 2, term kayfabe refers to keeping the illusion that storylines and rivalries are real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Modern professional wrestling evolved from carnival sideshow grappling exhibitions in the late 1800s.
Yeah. Wrestling matches are scripted, predetermined outcomes, but the physicality is real.
You can get hurt, and some do.
Yeah.
The largest wrestling promotion in the world, WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. They make a lot of money.
Japan's equivalent giant promotion is New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW.
I didn't know that. Mexico has Lucha Libre, known for colorful masks and high-flying maneuvers. I did know that.
Wrestlers are often called workers, and fans who believe in the storylines are called marks.
Okay, I don't know that I knew that. Why are they called marks? Because they believe in the storyline. What if they don't believe in the storyline?
I didn't know. Sorry.
Interesting.
All right. You're number 9.
The referee in wrestling is part of the performance, often relaying cues and Tommy. I didn't know that either. I thought they were just there to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
Break them apart.
Number 10, shoot refers to something real or unscripted in wrestling. All right, historical facts is next. You're 11.
All right. The first recognized world heavyweight champion was George Hackenschmidt in 1905. I didn't know George.
12. Sorry.
Oh no, we got. Anthony says, you guys forgot something. Lucha Libre, they have wrestlers that are called exotics, which is basically men dressing up in women's clothing or very flamboyant clothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the addition there.
All right, number 12, WWE's first WrestleMania took place in 1985 at Madison Square Garden.
I do remember that. I was the grand age of 20. WrestleMania 3, 1987, drew over 93,000 fans to the Pontiac Silverdome.
And that was Andre's last match.
Is that the one where he lifted him up?
Yeah.
Hulkster?
Yeah, that was his last pay-per-view match. They had one match they had one match on NBC. All right. So 14 is mine, right?
Yes.
The first televised wrestling match aired in 1947 in the U.S.
That's a little early. I would have thought it would have been 50s. Interesting.
Yeah. 15.
Hulk Hogan helped wrestling go mainstream in the 1980s. I want to come back to Hulk Hogan. Comments being made about him. Some more well known than others, but I want to ask your opinion about the Hulk.
Yeah. I just want to say this. I think Hulk made the business. I think Hulk and Andre was good. But I see people trashing him over stuff that he said in the past. But we'll get to it when we finish this because we got a long way. 16.
Okay.
16, the Monday Night Wars, 1995-2001, was the ratings battle between WWE Raw and WCW Nitro. That's when you hear if you hear the words 83 weeks, that was the 83 weeks WCW took WWE in the ratings. The reason why WWE won the ratings war is because they sent in DX. All right, yours is 17.
Hold on, I was reading Anthony's comment. In the modern era for wrestling fans, there's a term called smart mark, which is basically a fan that is so involved in rating and watching matches they know too much about the storylines.
Yeah.
So they're in very deep.
So one of my former bosses said, you can't be smart and be a mark. You can't be a mark if you're smart. No, if you're smart, you're not a mark, and if you're a mark, you're not smart.
I guess I'd be a mark. I'm not too smart.
All right, yours is 17.
Vince McMahon Jr. transformed WWE from a regional promotion into a global brand. No doubt about it.
WCW was purchased by WWE in 2001, ending the Monday Night Wars.
Who was winning the ratings war there between those two when it went on?
WCW was doing it in for 83 weeks, and then WWE was winning because of the Attitude Era, because of Vince Russo. For flipping Vince Russo. Sorry, I had to say that. I didn't say what I wanted to say, but
you did 19, good, Jake.
Number 19.
ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, in the 1990s popularized hardcore wrestling in the U.S. Is either the dudes that were jumping on tables with glass and crap on it?
Yeah, the death match guys.
I remember some of that. I didn't watch a lot of it. I had a few friends. I was like, these guys, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, and number 20, The Undertaker's legendary WrestleMania undefeated streak lasts from 1991 to 2014 when Brock Lesnar did it.
I did a little guarding, security guard work, and it was I wasn't intended, but they called me up. They needed more help, and I was actually helping a company that I didn't really work for anymore. But they said we'll just wear a shirt of ours. But it was a wrestling show here in town, and they wanted us to guard the parking lot where the wrestlers park, and the Big Show was there with his touring bus.
Yeah,
and he's a big dude, man. He is a Big Show.
Yeah. So I wanna read some Anthony's comments in modern wrestling. You heard it. I'm a Hogan fan. I give credit where it really deserved, but I am not going to lose him. I think the guy was the best person backstage. There's people that worked with him. I've heard stories where, this is a story. I've seen people. One of the wrestlers, Desmond Wolf, not Neil, what's the guy's name? Nigel McGuinness got hepatitis C because of the bleeding that they were doing in TNA.
So we can pause right here just for a second before we go back to the list, because I think this is kind of the realm I wanted to get into. And I like your comment there, Anthony. Now, listen, I was not a modern wrestling fan. I just kept a nominal look at it. Like, I always keep up with stuff to a degree, even if I'm not into it. But I wasn't hardcore into it. But I knew enough to know that Hulk Hogan deserves a lot of credit for putting people's butts in the seats. I mean, he drove a lot of that. But I didn't know that the backstage stuff was different. Maybe it's the steroids. I don't know. But I have heard people say, he really wasn't all that. That was more show. But he made the show. I mean, people made a lot of money because of him. I mean, I get it. It's like saying, I don't know. I guess you could use the word poser for some things. Like, this guy really ain't what he says is, or this band, or whatever it is. But if they're making money and they put people in there, I'll give you an example. I heard this about a guy. It wasn't poser, but a hack or something. A guy told me that about, what's the guy that does the rock rap? Country rap. Kid Rock. No, Kid Rock. And a musician friend of mine said he's a hack. And somebody else said, what do you mean? What does he mean by that? I said, I honestly don't know. So I said, let him explain it. And he said, the guy's a joke. He's not, he's not a real musician. He's all a gimmick. I said, but my gosh, man, the gimmick's making a lot of money. I get it. You're a purist. You're a musician.
I thought you were talking about Jelly Roll because he was.
But it's still art, man. He's still successful. He's still making a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say that about Hulk Hogan in a way. I mean, to a degree. Do y'all agree or disagree with that? That he wasn't, maybe as a skilled wrestler, was he that dude or was he not? And if he was a jerk backstage, I don't know. But he deserves a lot of credit for what happened in wrestling.
All right. You want to get back to the list? We're at 21.
Hang on a second. Yeah, no, he contradicted himself multiple times, saying he never took steroids when he admitted under oath he took steroids. Well, wouldn't you say that? Hold on, I didn't get this one either. That he would purposely take advantage of young talent by faking injuries and making them indebted to him because they felt I've never heard that. I didn't know that. But isn't that the point that maybe all of them took steroids? Are there some that's you think they have not? It's like professional athletes all over the place were taking steroids. I mean, baseball, football, just about any sports, Olympics. So I get it. It wouldn't shock me that he did. I mean, look at it. Or, before he died. All right.
Yeah.
In ring and stall. 21.
21. It's my turn. Was it? Oh, wait, that's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn, Jake.
Sorry.
Wrestlers train in specialized schools before entering promotions.
Yeah.
Is that called the Vince McMahon school of we're going to make you or break you?
Actually, it's called wrestling schools. Actually, a lot of states a lot of the companies now want you to go to wrestling school before you go to them. They wouldn't.
Well, that's to learn to do the moves and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. Plus, also, WWE has the Performance Center. That's the reason why WWE has the Performance Center now.
Okay.
So 22 common match types, including singles, tag team, cage matches, and ladder matches. And in those matches, cage matches, I've seen ladder matches where it was very hardcore.
Now let me ask a question here. Again, I get singles, tag team, cage matches. What was the ladder match? Did they you mean bashing each other the ladder or climbing up on the ladder?
No, climb up the ladder.
Okay.
There's a title actually see so Armageddon 2006. They had a fatal 4-way ladder match for the WWE tag team titles, and Jerry Mercury had to be rushed to the back with a broken nose. He broke his nose in that match. He had to be carried out from ringside area and came back when his partner won the belt. They kept the belts.
How many wrestlers have died in the ring due to injuries in the ring? Do you know that?
I could look it up.
Well, I mean, I know there's been a handful, right? They got hurt so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they died from the injuries or broke their neck or something. All right, let's move on while he's looking that up, or we'll look it up. The Royal Rumble is a famous WWE event where 30-plus wrestlers enter at timed intervals. The Royal Rumble. I have watched a couple of those. The Royal Rumble. That's pretty cool.
So here's the thing. I just looked it up because ChatGPT. It says they says 100 wrestlers has died either in the ring or minutes after a match from injuries, heart attacks, and upcoming high-profile examples. Owen Hart, 1999 WWF, died during a stunt entrance accident. Pero, I can't say these. Oh shoot! It's a Mexican name. 2015 Triple H died from his after an in-ring spot. Gary Albright, 2000 independent show collapsed mid-match during a heart. Misawa, 2009 Pro Wrestling Noah Japan, died after a suplex caused cervix spinal cord trauma.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, and we're going back to, all right, you are on 23, so I'll be 24, right?
Yeah, it's your turn. 24.
High-flying moves like the moonsault and the 450 splash are staples of lucha libre and cruiserweights.
Kind of sounds like the high-flying circus.
Yeah, number 25, and you're going to have a hard time reading that word.
Well, I'll do the best I can, Jake. Thanks for throwing me a curveball. All right, Japanese wrestling. Purosu?
Yeah.
That's the best I can do with it, Jake.
Yeah,
Emphasizes strong style, stiff strikes, and realistic moves. We'll just call it Japanese wrestling.
Yeah. In Mexico, losing one mask in a lucha del Perros is a huge deal. Basically, it's a mask versus losing the purse in lucha libre. It's the mask is sacred. 27.
So basically, if you could rip their mask off, you've somehow won the thing.
Yeah,
because that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
Hardcore wrestling involves weapons like chairs, tables, and barbed wire. Well, that would be the ECU.
ECW.
Dude, I think I could handle a chair. I could handle a table. You start talking about pulling the barbed wire out, I might be out.
I've seen people. So I have seen people use the deathmatch guys using glass.
I'm out, dude. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. 28. Wrestlers often call moves in the ring using subtle communication. Number 29.
Well, yeah, because you got to let your partner know you're getting ready to do.
All right.
Let's hold on here. Those type of matches are more a condition on whoever loses the match to either cut their hair or lose their mask. Okay.
Yeah. Mask versus
But
hair matches.
But to get to the mask, I mean, you've won. So you're saying if I took your mask, Anthony, the match is not over. I've destroyed your honor.
Yeah.
I took your mask, or I cut your hair. I still got to beat you in the ring, though, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing: you have to. If they win pin or submission, if the one with the mask loses, he loses his mask. The one with the hair loses his hair.
Dude, I'll lose a mask. I don't know about losing hair, which it won't matter anymore for me. But
Yeah.
Robert, it wouldn't matter at all. He has none.
Yeah.
But if I had long hair, that would be a problem. Okay, no. They take their mask off after the match date. No, I understand. I'm making a funny point.
Yeah.
I get, Anthony. I'm trying to change the rules here. I'm saying if I take your freaking mask, man, I've beat you. I have destroyed your honor. Dude, if I cut your hair, like I've already won in a sense because I have taken your hair. Come on, Anthony. Play with me.
All right.
Let's go, man. Let's get it on. All right. Which one are we on?
29 is yours.
Signature moves like the Stone Cold Stunner. Is that named after Stone Cold, Steve Austin?
Yes.
Or RKO, define a wrestler's persona. What was the Stone Cold Stunner?
Basically, where he hit stun the person for the win. He would hit the person with his feet, and he would. We can't watch a Stone Cold Stunner match. Dude, back WWE will take it off the air.
What's RKO?
RKO is like a diamond cutter, like a net breaker.
Okay.
And RKO is actually a meaning there. It's Randall Keith Orton, Randy's full name.
Got you.
All right. Entrance themes in a elaborate.
Hang on, Jake. Anthony says, Dave and Luca Libre, you would be considered a rudo, which is a bad guy because you want to cheat to win matches. I didn't say cheat. I said if I take your mask, dude. I mean, aren't you supposed to protect your mask? Like if I take that mask, that means I've beat you, man.
Hey, number 3, entrance themes, elaborate entrances are key to building a wrestler's character.
All right, we're gonna stop here because I want to know something, Jake. If you were coming in, what's your walk-in music?
I gotta say, if we could get the rights to it, I would walk out to either a little Leonard Skinner or some AC/DC.
What Leonard Skinner song are you walking out to?
Sweet Home Alabama or AC/DC's TNT.
Okay, I get TNT. Sweet Home Alabama. Isn't your song supposed to be tough? That doesn't sound tough. It is in a way. It has a little bit of an edge to it. Southern man don't need you around here anyhow. But wouldn't you want something aggressive? I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get the AC/DC. I do get that.
Yeah. All right.
Anthony says his would be "Hallowed be thy name," be the name by Iron Maiden. Well, yeah. I didn't know you was an Iron Maiden. About Iron Man, excuse me. Are you talking about Iron Maiden or is it an Iron Man? But I get the song. I get that.
Yeah. What would be your? I know what you would pick.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Here I am to worship.
Are you kidding, dude? I'm not coming out singing a worship song. Yeah, Iron Maiden. Yeah, I got you. Anthony. How little you know me, Jake. How little you know me. I mean, yes, I'm into worship. Yes, I love worship music. But my walk-in song is not going to be "I'll Fly Away."
Or I Only Can Imagine by Mercy Me.
No. That's not my walk-in music, man. Come on. It would be something like no, it wouldn't be Freebird either, man. It would probably be like ACDC walk all over you, or let me think here, Megadeth, Holy Wars.
Or Ozzy, or one of mine would have been Ozzy's Crazy Train.
Well, it's a good one, but I would probably use like I don't know, Bark at the Moon or something when Jakey Lee was there.
Hey, but hey, by the way, you want to skip over to the top 10 signs that you're in a bad wrestling company?
Yes.
Because I think we're getting, because I got some crazy stuff on here. This is so I do this on my show a lot. The top 10. I use ChatGPT. You ever seen the show, the Late Show, with David Letterman?
Yes, Anthony. I could dig that one.
All right, here is the top 10 signs, and I'm gonna read these. You don't have to read these. I'll read them this time because I want to get through. I really want to get through this because I know that I should have did the top 10 facts, but I asked for top 50 facts. Sorry.
Well, you're good. Let's get on it.
We're going from 10 to 1. Ready? Number 10. Nobody gets hurt. Sorry. Nobody gets over, but it's because nobody's watching. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, that means you're in a bad. That'd be like some local one or something like that. Hey, Brother Cook.
Hey, Brother Cook, welcome.
Yeah, if it was Aerosmith, God, there's a lot of Aerosmiths I would do. You know, my favorite Aerosmith song would not work as my walk-in song, though. It's Seasons of Wither, although it does sound eerie.
Yeah.
That would be, I don't know what, I'd have to think about that one, Cook. What would be my Aerosmith song? I don't know. All right, nobody gets over because nobody watches. Number 9.
Number 9. Flyer quality equals backyard barbecue.
If the poster for your super show looks like a clip art collage, the company probably isn't drawing. Yeah.
All right, number 8.
I like 8.
No medical staff, but plenty of duct tape. Here's the thing, and by the way, in the state of Georgia, you are legally required to hire an ambulance, a medic.
Oh yeah, well, of course. Unless you're in redneck country and they just have these backyard boxing matches. I've seen a video just today. This happens not 30, 40 minutes from about an hour from where I live. They have this, it's a family thing, man. They get out and box and drink and have all kinds of stuff going on. Hey, Cook, I figured it out. It would be Living on the Edge by Aerosmith. That would be my walk-in music.
By the way, I just want to let people know if you're watching on my channel, the pinned comment is the stream over on Southern Fried Podcast channel. Number 7, talent show, not wrestling show. Card includes karaoke intermissions, comedy skits that drag longer than the matches in someone's cousin's garage band.
Yes. Yeah, that would be, well, that means you're having to sell everything you can to try to make a profit, you know?
Yeah, all right. Number 6. You want to read that one?
Yeah, promoter books themselves as champions forever. If your boss is always the top guy and never loses, it's not wrestling, it's ego theater. Well, yeah. Well, you know, the boss is the boss, you know?
Yeah. Number 5. Ring is falling apart. Loose ropes, board creaking, canvas smelling like a wet dog. Wrestling here is an OSHA violation.
Well, that's a lot of your local ones, man. That's small town wrestling, man. What are you talking about?
All right, number 4, storylines written on napkins.
Hey, some of the best ideas have been written on napkins. What's wrong with that?
Number 3, championship belt from Walmart.
Yeah, baby. Aisle 22B.
I got my.
Where's that belt at? Show that belt again. Was that from Walmart?
That was from Amazon.
Amazon, cool. I like the belt though. It's cool. I don't have one.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold on. I am fat.
There it is. Yeah.
All right. Which one? Where are we on? Number 2?
Number 2. The promoter pays in pizza, if at all.
Yeah.
I've worked for some people like that.
Yeah. And the number one sign that you're at a bad wrestling company, no fans, no noise.
Yeah. Nobody's there, man. Nobody cares to come.
All right.
That's when you pay people at ice cream or something to come in and sit down and make noise.
Yeah. All right. I have a little. Do you know who Vince Russo is?
I don't think so.
Vince Russo is the guy that the people said killed WCW and killed the wrestling. Here's the top 10 signs you know Vince Russo wrote the show. Number 10. Nobody gets over long term.
Instead of building stars, everyone's credibility gets nuked by constant swerves, goofy stipulations, and nonsensical booking. Yeah. But you don't have to pay talent. Nobody gets to be a star.
Yeah. Number 9. You want to read this one?
A weird reality era angles, storylines blur into real life with wrestlers cutting promos about contract ratings and who's really drawing.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of the that kind of goes with wrestling, right? Like some weird storyline stuff.
Number 8.
Crash TV pacing.
Segments are 90 seconds long, no follow-up, no logic, just noise and chaos to keep you from changing the channel.
Well, we are a people that move to the beat
and by the way, number
short
7,
videos.
But by the way, your 7's wrong. It wasn't Judy Bagwell on a pole. It was Judy Bagwell on a forklift.
Every gimmick match at once.
Tables, ladders, chairs, cages, handcuffs. Judy Bagwell on a pole, you name it. It happens tonight.
Well, actually, that sounds more exciting. Judy Bagwell on a pole forklift.
By the way, Marcus Bagwell, Buff Bagwell, is an amputee now.
Okay.
All right. Number 6, overbooked matches. A simple one-on-one turns into run-ins, rough bumps, fake finishes, more run-ins, and then a swerve, bro.
Overbooked matches. Well, I mean, somebody don't even get to go.
Yeah. You want to keep this under? Hey, you want to keep this under an hour?
We'll go whenever you're ready, man.
All right. I just want to talking about wrestling and stuff is sometimes I don't plan stuff, but luckily I had an idea that we wanted to do stuff like this. Number 5, non-wrestlers in main angles. Oh, sorry, I forgot I wasn't on my channel. Celebrities, announcers, the timekeeper, and the cameraman are more storyline shine than the actual wrestlers.
Well, around here, the main angle was oh my goodness, Cook. What was his name? I just went blank. He became the story, and he was the announcer. God, what was his name, Cook? Help me out. I just went blank.
Yeah.
He was the guy. He was bigger than any of the stars that came through most of the time.
Yeah.
And I know his name. I can't think of it.
Yeah. Number 4, work shoots everywhere. Half the promos are guys shooting from the hip about the real business, bro.
That sounds like a MTV wannabe video crew.
Yeah.
Titles change hands constantly. Yeah, you got to kind of let it play out a little bit.
Championship means less than a prop chair, belt, or hot potato in every week for shop value.
Jake, would you be a bad guy or a good guy in
I would be. I
wrestling?
would be a face. I would be a face. You would be you would be the heel promoter.
I could deal with it. I can
Yeah.
rock that. I can do it.
Yeah. Number two, everyone turns heel, even the ref, bro.
Well, that's all part of it. You gotta keep having somebody turn bad. You know,
At least three random heel turns in one night, sometimes even the same match. And the number one sign that Vince Russo wrote the show, swerve for the sake of a swerve. Every finish, every promo, every angle ends with a "you'll never see this coming, bro" twist until you see it coming.
always. That's
Um,
like,
do so this is going to be your only show tonight, or are you doing a cornbread news thing tonight?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind.
All
Is that
right.
is that is that my cue? You're done.
I want to like if you want to. I know that you got to go to bed soon. I know you had a busy day.
I'm a little guy. Yeah, I got a curfew.
Yeah. We could just talk about how's Rob doing?
He's fine. I hadn't talked to him today. I sent him something, or I talked to him yesterday for a minute.
Yeah. So I want to say this out loud, and I want to like. Do you remember? Do you remember?
Good
September.
song.
Sorry, but do you remember when like people were people cared about what they were putting on their TV, and they would not put on like this bleep wrestling shows now that you see.
Well, I think a lot of people still care.
Yeah, that for God's sake, they put the Katie Vick thing, the making the girl. Uh,
I mean, let's face it, TV, just like the internet, can be just as bad can be, or it can be good.
yeah,
And so you have control.
yeah,
It's called self control. I mean, if you want to go there, that's there. If you want to be better than that, make good choices. Uh, when we become adults, we have to have those filters in place to say what I'm going to do. It's a freedom in America, as long as it doesn't break some sort of law. I choose different from other people. It's not my job to tell them what to or what not to watch. That would be communism. I would just say, from a morality standpoint, I certainly would keep things away from kids, and I don't want the filth in my mind either. Am I perfect and I've never seen all that? No, I would never say that. Um, we all have our eyes have seen things, or our ears have heard things, certainly.
yeah,
Uh, and some of that's rebellion. We wanted to. It's what you can't see that you want to see. I remember a guy. Well, actually, I've read several stories of this, and believe it or not, if you listen, I've read a lot of biographies, people in the entertainment world, especially musicians, and at first it sounds really cool to them to be able to have we'll say even multiple girls in every city, but after a while, that is Loserville, and they hate it. They hate it.
yeah,
They said it's just there's nothing left. Like, there's nothing left. Like, it's and
yeah,
that's where they start trying to use the drugs to fill those voids. And after a while, they just hate who they are. I mean, they hate
yeah,
everything they've become, because they have no rules really, and they just do whatever. And we're not designed to be like that. We're designed to have some rules in place. And I remember I was reading, multiple biographies, but you could go back to Bon Scott. He was getting tired of who he was. You could go with the bass player of UFO. I can't think of his name right now. Bass player of UFO said the same thing. Become a heavy drug user. Same stuff. You could just Steven Adler, Guns N' Roses. I could keep going. These guys,
Mike Starr.
Yes, they just get sick of it. And some of them made it out and turned their life around and are happy. And some didn't make it out. They died. But they just said, listen, I could have whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. And he said, it sounds great. But after a while, you hate yourself. You hate what's going on. You hate it. He said, yeah, sometimes we still did it. So I didn't enjoy it. It was like, I just hated it. So there's a lot in that. Not to be preachy, but there's a lot in that. So, life is an act in a lot of ways. I mean, people put on a show for people, what they want them to see. Sometimes that's not reality. That's just that is that theatrics. It's just like a wrestling match. There's storylines. Some people want you to read their storylines, but that's not who they really are.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that shows up.
Oh yeah. Thank y'all. We'll be back. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get some wrestling that we can share without being copyrighted, and we're gonna we'll have some commentary about the moves and how good or bad they did.
So talk to Rob to see if he can get us permission to use some of the wrestling, some of the indie wrestling.
He will. He's just got to find it. It's going to take a little time, but we'll see what we can do.
I was talking about see if there's companies out in Georgia. You're in South Georgia or North Georgia?
I'm North Georgia.
All right.
Northwest Georgia.
Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you something. Because what's up? Oh, that's one of my people. What's up, blissful Bex? Welcome to the show. By the way, we are. So I want to say this. Number one, if you guys, sorry, I'm gonna try to talk.
Go for it, buddy.
I just want to say this. If you're watching on my channel, thank you. This is not my show.
Sure, it is.
It was more of an us show because this is way these guys. I just want to say thank you to Dave and Rob and his partner Robert for letting me come on and be part of this.
Next time we'll go on your show.
Or next time we can get Rob on here with us.
I don't think he's coming on. He's a busy man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the link for my guys to come over. Guys, hey, Crispy Treat's a good friend of mine.
Welcome, Crispy. I like the name, Crispy Treat. That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Next time I could actually do a knock, and we could share our chat on Twitch next time. We
got all kind of options, man.
Yeah. Hold on. I just want to say thank you guys. I'm amazed. I just want to say this. When you called me about it, when you asked me about doing this, I was like, okay, we'll do it because I didn't want to tell you that. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Giving me a chance, someone that you didn't even know from Adam.
I appreciate it. Hey, we're friends, man. That's all that matters, man. We're friends.
Yeah.
Forever friends, man. I'm here to help.
Oh yeah.
I told you I wanted to have fun. I'm having fun. We're going to have some fun. I believe in having fun. The world is too serious. Yeah. I'm not one of those people that walks around with a scowl on their face all the time. I like having fun. Good, clean fun. I like lifting people up. I like making them happy. You know what? They gave us a little bit of time in their life. Let's make them happy. Thank y'all for that. We're coming in here.
Yeah, and by the way, I did put your in the pinned comment is the channel for Southern Fried.
Okay,
By the
cool.
way, do you know you're on Rumble?
Yes.
Have you read the Rumble chat yet?
I read one of them.
All right. Do you want to call it?
I don't. No, I'm not gonna. I don't have to call it out. I mean, it's just there.
No. Call the stream.
It's all good.
No, we can end it.
Why? Because somebody put something you didn't like?
No, I'm done.
You're done.
No, can we finish? Are we done? Or this should have been an hour stream.
We can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, and I want go check out Southern Fried Podcast. Go to patriotmobile.com and use code Cornbread.
Yeah, promo code Cornbread. That's it. Absolutely.
Or if you, or by the way, go to Silks or one of my sponsors, if you don't mind me saying this, you can go to silkcityhotsauce.com, use code HWO at checkout.
Yeah.
And I do need to put a plug out there because I know it's your show, not mine.
It's our show, brother. Brother,
Yeah.
man.
All right.
Ours. It's just parked on mine right now.
Hey, Cornbread, do you want to, hey, I have an idea. Why don't we make a logo of a man dressed as a cornbread?
Sure, man. We can do it.
And he called it to be your logo.
Yeah, next time just set it up on your channel, man, and I'll come over there.
We'll do it, and I'll teach you how to stream it from over here. But problem is I have the free StreamYard.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, but so we only stream on one platform, YouTube.
It's all right, man.
All right, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Dave will be back tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, probably tonight. I don't have to work in the morning. I'm probably gonna do a news hour.
You got to do a new show. You got to tape something tonight after this.
Probably.
All right, we love you guys, and we'll see you when we see you.
See you around.
Hit the music.
There you go. It's coming in. See you, Jake.
I love you guys.
Dog riding once time off fire. Is that just singing him or that sounds like the script is Jacob the Raven? Like to send us the body out there. Well, it's Friday night and the moon's hanging high. Crickets singing low and the grill's burning high. The smell of the South and that old TV glow. It's time to tune in to the greatest show. Grab your sweet tea, grab a biscuit or two. Turn that dial up, you know what to do. It's a Southern Fried Wrestling Power Hour with Jacob and David bringing the firepower. One's a lifer in the square circle scene. The other's learning fast from the legends on the screen. From Flair to Dusty and a little bit of funk. They call it suplexes with some good old spunk. Jacob's been watching since he could crawl. Knows every cage match, every curtain call. David's digging deep in the golden days. Old school steel chairs and that Memphis blaze. So grab your sweet tea, grab a biscuit or two. You're stepping ringside with a southern view. It's a Southern Fried Wrestling Power Hour. Monthly mayhem, we're tag team brain power. Whether you're old school or just getting in, you're welcome on board, let the wrestling begin. So lace up your boots and holler yee-haw with Jacob and David laying down the law. Once a month it's a down-home brawl with elbow drops and a southern draw. The body slam the news and pile drive the past with a heart as big as a wrestling blast. Georgia Dome to Mid-South dreams. They're bringing that heat and tag team stream. So grab your sweet tea, yeah, grab a biscuit or two. It's time to wrestle, just me and you.